In cooling mode, we will be using the cooling nozzle, cooling guard, and the cartridge filter, and the CO2 cartridge. Before attaching the cooling nozzle, make sure that the front of the device is clean and free from any residue. Now, attach the cooling nozzle to the front of the TargetCool by threading clockwise. It's very important to tighten the cooling nozzle to the point where you're physically unable to turn it any further. Next, attach the cooling guard to the front of the device. The cooling guard allows for a sanitary point of contact with the patient's skin and maintains the appropriate distance between the nozzle and the target area, enabling an accurate reading of your patient's skin temperature by the infrared sensors. Next, we'll attach the filter. First, ensure the two white O-rings are in place. Then, carefully inspect the device cavity to ensure that it is clear and free from any residue. Now we can insert the filter. Gently hold the filter by the wings. Line them up with the grooves and insert the filter into the cartridge cavity, releasing the wings so that they expand into the grooves like so. Next, we'll thread the CO2 cartridge into the cavity. Insert the threaded end of the cartridge into the cavity and begin to turn clockwise. Once the threads catch, turn the device up and continue quickly tightening until the cartridge cannot be turned any further. Again, you want to really ensure that the cartridge is threaded properly and is tightened to the point where you're physically unable to turn it any further. Now let's turn on the TargetCool device. The power switch is located on the bottom of the device. The device will recognize that the cooling nozzle is attached and will automatically enter cooling mode. Once powered on, this screen will appear. Gently place the guard against a flat surface, like a tabletop or simply the palm of your hand, and hold the trigger until 2 beeps sound. This process calibrates the TargetCool's 2 infrared sensors. After calibration, the display will show the setup screen. The default target temp is 0 degrees Celsius. To choose a warmer temperature, turn the knob to the right, or for a cooler setting, to the left. Once you have selected a target temp, press the knob quickly to select the target time. The flashing arrows now bracket PL, where they previously bracketed the target temp. In the PL setting, the device will beep once when the target temp is reached and continue spraying at the target temp for 2 seconds. It will then sound 2 quick beeps and stop spraying 1 second later. To change from the PL setting, hold the knob for approximately 2 seconds. Now, press the knob once quickly, and with the flashing arrows bracketing PL, turn the knob to the left. With the arrows bracketing continuous, hold the knob until the 2 beeps sound. In the continuous setting, the device will spray continuously until you stop it. Gently place the guard against the skin and press and release the trigger. The TargetCool will cool the skin to the target temp and then beep once. The counter will now begin, showing you the elapsed time at target temp. When you move the device to a new area, a single beep will sound again once target temp is reached, and the counter will reset and begin again. During the entire process, the real-time temperature in front of the guard is shown under current on the display. If you want to manually adjust the target time, return to the previous screen by holding the knob for approximately 2 seconds. Select a target temp as before, then press the knob once quickly. With the arrows bracketing continuous, turn the knob to the right past PL. Now, turn to the right to choose a target time. Hold the knob until 2 beeps sound. The Ready screen will now appear. In this instance, we've chosen a target temp of 0 degrees Celsius and target time of 3 seconds. The current temperature is displayed in real time and will adjust accordingly. Below the current temperature is the target time counter, currently at 0 seconds. The counter will track the duration at target temp and continue until the target time is reached, here 3 seconds. The top counter will display the elapsed time for each individual spray, while the bottom counter displays the accumulated spray time for the entire procedure. The top counter resets after each spray, while the bottom counter will reset when the device is powered off. The TargetCool will sound warning beeps and stop spraying in the following situations: when the device is not held at a 45-degree angle while engaged or spraying, which ensures that the contents of the cartridge can properly flow out, when the guard is not touching a surface while engaged or spraying, and when the CO2 cartridge is nearing empty. To disassemble your TargetCool device, first make sure the device is turned off. Next, point the device up and slowly turn the cartridge counterclockwise, about a quarter turn. You'll probably hear some gas escaping, which is normal. Slowly continue unthreading the cartridge until all the remaining gas has escaped. Completely unthread the cartridge and remove. Now remove the filter, gently squeeze the wings together, and slide the filter out of the cavity. At this point, it's very important to check the cavity for any residue. The white plastic sealing and O-ring are designed to break under compression. To remove, just turn the device over and tap against your palm. Once you confirm that the cavity is clear, remove and dispose the cooling guard. Do not dispose the cooling nozzle. To charge your device, simply plug the charging cable into the charging port on the bottom of the device like so, and make sure that the charging light is on.